2022 was full of delays and pushbacks, but you know what that means? 2023 is going to be absolutely stacked. Welcome to the page. Today, we're going to go over every single major release currently scheduled for 2023. Let us know how many of these you're going to be checking out. Drop a like, make sure to subscribe, and let's get into this. Starting off this list with The Day Before. This gorgeous PC exclusive is a new twist on an open world zombie MMO and could give games like DayZ a run for their money. Currently set to launch on Steam on March 1st. Next up, we have Destiny 2 Lightfall. Bungie has been doing an amazing job keeping this game up and running throughout the years. The next major expansion, Lightfall, is set to launch in 2023, most likely in February, although there are rumors that it could be pushed back till later in the year. Next up, we have Fire Emblem Engage. The continuation of the long-running fantasy RPG series, Fire Emblem Engage will feature similar gameplay to previous entries, while the story will still provide a divine dragon who awakens 1,000 years to help defeat a powerful enemy, releasing exclusively on the Switch on January 20th. A major one on this list, Hogwarts Legacy. After decades of waiting, we're finally getting our hands on a full-fledged Harry Potter RPG. Granted, it might get delayed again, but Hogwarts Legacy is shaping up to be a great game and is currently set to release on February 10th for the next-gen hardware, while previous generation versions will have staggered launch throughout 2023. Dead Space. A remake of the 2008 classic Dead Space 2023 will feature new graphics, updated gameplay, and few alterations to the story to keep you on your toes. Currently scheduled to launch on January 27th on the PC, PS5, and Xbox Series consoles. Diablo IV. Blizzard just keeps trying to get people to like them again. Will Diablo 4 be the game that does it? Well, we won't have to wait much longer to find out. It's currently set to release on June 6th for the PC, as well as the 8th and 9th for generation consoles. Forspoken. This action RPG has gotten some negative attention for its dialogue and demo performance, but has some promising gameplay and has the backing of one of the biggest publishers in the world. The gameplay looks pretty amazing and its performance issues are ironed out. It could be a contender for the game of the year. Forspoken will launch on PS5 and PC on January 24th. Next up, we have Wild Hearts. This action RPG is set in Japan and will have you hunting down massive monsters that inhabit the area, kind of like a twist on Shadow of the Colossus. This game is in development at Omega Force, best known for their Dynasty Warrior series, and is set to launch on February 17th for the PC, PS5, and Xbox Series consoles. Alan Wake 2. It's been a long time since we got a direct follow-up to the cult classic Alan Wake. However, with the rise of Remedy Entertainment's other properties like Control and Quantum Break, they finally carved out time to continue their old story. Alan Wake 2 is set to launch on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series consoles in 2023, but the release date is not set in stone just yet. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. A direct sequel to the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom will feature similar gameplay and structure to the previous Zelda adventure, but with a number of advancements to make it even better. This is easily the most anticipated Nintendo game in years and is currently set to launch on the Switch May 12th. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Insomniac Games can do no wrong. Every single open world game they've made has been a huge success, and Spider-Man 2 is looking like another W to add to the pile. This sequel will be launching on PS5 in 2023, but it's also expected to be getting a PC port in the near future, so keep your eyes on news for that. Street Fighter VI. While the art style has been criticized a bit, the actual combat of Street Fighter VI looks awesome, and I'm actually pretty stoked about the new presentation style. It's been a long time since Street Fighter V came out, and thankfully, this one will be returning to the Xbox. Street Fighter VI will launch on PC and consoles on June 2nd. Final Fantasy XVI. Square Enix rarely misses with these mainline Final Fantasy games. 15 was a huge success, and 14 has maintained its place on top of the MMORPG world for years now. Final Fantasy XVI will be a single-player action RPG with a giant map, an epic story, and include visuals to boot. It's set to launch on the PS5 on June 22nd, but a PC port is also expected by the end of the year. Dead Island 2. Yes, it is really coming out next year. Dead Island 2 has been in development for about 10 years and ironically got delayed again, but after being re-revealed earlier in 2022, the publisher seems dead set on the April 28th release date. Since it's been in the works forever, it will be launching on old and new consoles as well as PC. Let's hope it is worth the wait. Skull and Bones. Did you forget about this game? We didn't. Ubisoft's new pirate adventure game started out as a spiritual successor to the Assassin's Creed Black Flag. While it's been pushed back a million times, the final product seems promising. Hopefully they reduce the number of UI pop-ups though. Skull and Bones is set to release on March 9th on the PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X consoles. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Rocksteady completely transformed the superhero genre in video games, and after a long hiatus, they're finally returning to the driver's seat. Suicide Squad takes place in the Arkham universe and has you controlling a number of supervillains as you try to take down evil versions of iconic superheroes like Batman, Superman, The Flash, and more. The game will launch on May 26th on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series consoles. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. With the return of the Avatar IP to the mainstream, Frontiers of Pandora has been quite a tall order. Avatar 2 is seemingly living up to expectations, and now that their official game adaptation has been delayed a couple times, hopefully Ubisoft knows what they're doing. Frontiers of Pandora doesn't have a solid release date yet, and it is possible to get pushed back to 2024, but something tells me we'll be playing this Christmas Day in 2023. One Piece Odyssey. The long-awaited RPG based on a legendary anime franchise, One Piece Odyssey will feature turn-based combat and the iconic gang of Straw Hat Pirates on a new adventure, launching January 13th on the PS4, PS5, PC, and Xbox Series consoles. And to cap off this list, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Respawn Entertainment surprised everyone by making a Dark Souls-inspired Star Wars game a few years ago, and they're finally following up with an incredible-looking sequel. Jedi Survivor will once again follow Cal Kestis in between episodes 3 and 4 and is currently set to launch on March 15th on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series consoles. And that is just some of the games to look forward to in 2023. Which games are you looking forward to? Let us know down below, and this is Taz with Video Game Leaks, and we will see you in the next video.